Hey guys, it's Christian again, back with another episode of Losing My Mind, the podcast dedicated to all things brain cancer related. Um, it's been a little while since I've done one of these. It's been at least a few weeks, um, and I've just been a little burned out lately. I I've got this very important MRI coming up on the 9th, and right now nothing else matters to me except for that. In fact, my wife and I or at least me, I have canceled all of my doctor's appointments between now and the 9th because uh, nothing really matters to me past that point because um, I'm tired of being poked and prodded and blood test after blood test and doctor's appointment after doctor's appointment, x-ray after x-ray, uh, medicine after medicine. I'm just right now, I'm over it. I'm sick of it. I need to hear I need to have this MRI done on the 9th so I can turn it into Duke, so I can finally get a final answer on what we're going to be doing in January with Duke, whether we get in or whether we get out. And before I proceed any further with anything else, that needs to happen. So I'm just absolutely burned out. So that's kind of where we are at the moment. My wife didn't like that when I canceled the appointments, but what's going to happen? What could possibly happen if I miss a couple appointments right now, huh? But So yeah, I don't want to hear from anyone or anything until I have my MRI on the 9th, which is coming up here very shortly, and I can't wait. That's when I'm feeling good about it. I've been keeping up my walks, as you can see up here in the graphs above me. Last month alone, I put in 67 miles, and so far this month, which doesn't include last night, which last night I did another 4. So for this month already, I've got 9.9 miles in. And I'm doing that in the hopes of keeping myself in shape and gauging myself every day as they wean me off these steroids. That my brain hasn't started re-swelling and that I'm losing strength or balance or anything on the left side of my body, because that's about the only thing that could disqualify me at this point, as if that kind of thing returns. So all the walking helps, number one, build up my strength again, and helps me gauge how well I'm doing from this weaning off of the steroids. And I seem to be doing okay. I have started having some light seizures again. I've had 3 in the last 2 weeks alone. But I mean, that's not surprising. That will never stop. I've got a permanent seizure disorder now, so a seizure here and there that's just not going to stop ever. But my oldest son got to see one, and that bothered me a little bit, having it in front of him, and he handled it well. He didn't make a big deal about it at all. In fact, he seemed fascinated by it, which was really nothing fascinating about a seizure. But so at least we got that out of the way. He saw one, and he handled it pretty well. And now he knows what to look out for. He watched his mom put in a self-dissolving Klonopin in my mouth during the seizure, to help alleviate it. And now he knows what to do if he sees Daddy having a seizure. But yeah, it was kind of embarrassing. I was doing my walk the other night, and I was almost back to the house, and I was in my neighborhood, and I had a seizure right in the middle of the road, and which, of course, it caught some of my neighbors off guard, and they come over to try to help to see what was going on, and I was trying to tell them in so few words that I was fine, and we talked after it was over, but I thanked them for them wanting to help, but um, other than being embarrassed, it was just and it adds to the burnout factor that I'm going through right now. Um, I just not in a bad mood. I'm not in a good mood. I'm not in any mood right now, other than I'm just totally burned out. Just I don't want to see another needle or get another doctor visit or whatever until after the ninth, and then I'll resume my schedule just like normal. I don't recommend you do that, by the way, especially when you have a wife who's on top of you like a wet blanket. About staying, on top of all your meds and your schedules. Make sure you don't miss anything. She didn't like the fact I just went online and just canceled all my appointments. I'm maybe, baby, I can't do another one right now. I just can't do another one. Let's get through this next MRI, get it up to Duke, hear what they got to say, and then I'll go back to doing whatever. But that's about it. I also want to show the pictures over here to the right that we're trying to get into the Christmas spirit, especially for the kids. Try to keep everything as normalized as possible for them. My wife's gone all out on the front yard, which is it's nice and sweet. Keeps her happy, and she thinks that she's doing it for the kids, but she's a big kid herself, so it's really more or less for her sanity also. And when she doesn't want me to post that pic till she's done with the yard, she says. So I'll have that pic up for you pretty soon. But yeah, I apologize. I've been away for a while. I haven't done one of these in a long time, and I've had a few people in my support groups asking where I've been and asking me if I'm okay and why the podcast stopped and this and that. But I promise you I will start making them more again after the 9th. I just need to get through that and get through this phase I'm in right now where I just want to get to Duke, man, at this point, or at least know whether or not I'm going to Duke. Dr. Freeman, who's the head neurosurgeon at Duke, he's already told me that he likes me as a candidate, but my MRI and my case has to be signed off by 2 neurosurgeons there in order to be accepted into the program. So it's not just him I have to go through. I had to go through, I guess, his second in command, whoever that is. That person has to also agree that I'm the best candidate for one of their limited spots available in their D2C7 clinical trial. So that's where we're at this point. I need to get the approval of two people, and so please keep me in your thoughts and prayers on that, because I need all I can get. And I'll take all I can get. But anyway, that's about it for today's episode. That's about all the information I have. Not too much has changed. I am fine. Everything's fine. I don't have any health issues. There's a reason why I haven't been doing the podcast or even going to doctor's appointments. It has everything to do with this upcoming MRI. It's all I care about right now. It's the only thing on my mind. It's the only thing I want to hear about. It's the only thing I want to deal with. But anyway, so that's it for now, and I'll see you guys soon. And I hope you're all having a wonderful day, or I hope you have a wonderful day. And until then, I'll see you on the next one. Later.